Hello and welcome back to today's episode of the What is K-Pop podcast, in which I, your host Sophie, all things K-pops, groups, members, discographies, choreographies, outfits, concepts, survival shows, all that tough. And today's episode is going to be all about GOT7. However, we do have a little bit of housekeeping to do today. I do apologise if you hear any birds or talking, or I have got the windows open and I wish I had the fan on because it's going to be 29 degrees in my town today, and it's very warm already. It's like 19 degrees already, and it's 8 in the morning, and I'm posting this right when I've recorded it, so here we are. But yeah, I was meant to record it yesterday, but to be fair, I didn't. I've got no real excuse, but if I'm going to be honest, I do have to do other things other than just this podcast. Like, I have a course I'm doing in college. I was building my sister's console table, chest of drawers, whatever you want to call it. I also suffer from fun headaches, which I'm getting right now. And I do genuinely have life. You would probably think to yourself, well, why don't you do it at night? And I'm like, well, I also had to search up things I want for my birthday and send it to my sister. Sorry. But also not sorry. Kind of sorry, but not really. That. Okay. So yeah, that is the housekeeping. You will not be receiving another service until next episode. Not tomorrow. Sunday's episode will be about BTS's solo projects, and given that Jimin has just released Muse, I can talk about all of that. Obviously Jin doesn't have many, he only has Astronaut that's not released under the BTS name. I'm probably going to be talking about Moon. Obviously it's not Serendipity because that was Jimin. The other song that he did, I don't know. I'm going to be listening to solo stuff. I can do it if I want to. I'm listening to RM's new album and his other stuff that he's done. Yoongi's stuff that he's done. All of that. It's going to be BTS Field Day, and then tomorrow, on the 20th, I'm going to be recording. Yeah. And then Stray Kids' solo stuff. When I say solo stuff, I mean the SKZ player, record, whatever it is that you call that, as well as Changbin's feature in a random song that I listened to and I was like, oh my god, I hate it. I'm going to be listening to that and just talking about what I like about that. I completely forgot when Stray Kids were releasing 8 and it was today, so I could technically talk about them sooner. I might talk about that at the same time as I talk about their solo stuff, so I don't know. Yeah. I'm going to talk about GOT7 at the moment. Oh, my neighbours are taking their grandchildren out for the day. That's nice. Wonder where they're going. Anyway, GOT7. GOT7 consists of 7 members, naturally. JB, Mark, Jackson, Jinyoung, Youngjae, Bam Bam, and Yukyun. And they debuted on the 16th of January 2014 under JYP Entertainment, and on the 19th of January 2021 their contracts expired and all 7 of them left the company. Just randomly, on topic of contract expirations and renewals, Stray Kids have also just re-signed with JYP, which makes me feel a little bit sick inside because then it means that they are nearly 7 years old. But I do kind of want to say that technically I've been a fan for half of a contract, so it does actually make sense. Even if to all of us it makes us feel a little bit unwell, because I joined the K-pop fandom just before Stray Kids' 3rd anniversary and now they're nearly at their 7th. So I'm like, yeah, no, I've been a fan for a while now. But yeah, just randomly, just wanted to say that. So I was never into K-pop when GOT7 were together, as in under JYP together. But I have listened to a bit of their music, if I'm going to be honest, as I always am. Their music isn't my taste. It could be if I listen to their different stuff, but I'm not at this point, mainly because of the fact that the songs I have listened to aren't my cup of tea. I listened to Fly, didn't really like that one. I listened to Just Right, and obviously that one's a really famous song, and I did like that one, but if I'm gonna be honest, they just weren't my cup of tea. I have listened to a couple of their solo things, but again, it's it's I'm reaching for their music. Like, it's there if I want to listen to it, but I'm not, you know, having to listen to it every day, because it's like it's not the magnum opus of K-pop music. But if you like them, and I'm happy for you. But yeah, I'll just say some of my hair. It's not my most favourite things in the entire world. So GOT7 also released their first single on the 20th of February 2021 under Warner Music Korea, which seems to be like the company that like those groups go to who have left their company but don't really want to release much music. So I guess like Warner Music just signs them for an indefinite amount of time, and they can leave if they want to. They can release music if they want to. I don't know. I don't really know. I don't know anything about contracts, but yeah. And the song is called Encore. I did listen to that and I did like it. I'm not going to dunk on them completely. Actually, I'm not even going to dunk on them at all. It's just not my favourite type of music that they release. But yeah. So JB, how would I say this? Like, his stage name is J, as in Jayb, formerly JB. Just JB, and his birth name is Lim Jae-byung, or it's commonly like for others it's just Im Jae-byung, but I guess the same sort of thing as I am from Monster X, Changkyun. He is leader, main vocalist, lead dancer, and center. Born on the 6th of January 1994, making him a Capricorn. And he went to Gongguk University as a film major. And he was born in Goyang City in Gyeonggi-do, South Korea. And he doesn't have any siblings. And his parents are divorced due to his dad's drinking problems. I do hope he has gotten help for that. JB also signed under Higher Music on the 11th of May 2021. And about a year and a bit afterwards, on the 25th of July 2022, the contract expired. On the same day, CNZA Records signed JB with them, and obviously at some point the contract then expired, and on the 6th of October 2023, he signed a contract with Mob Company. Yeah, honestly, like sometimes like companies just like you want to sign with them, just doesn't work out. So I hope that he eventually finds a company that he can spend a good amount of time under. I don't know, just sometimes it doesn't work, but that's fine. Next we have Mark, or Mark Ian or Dong Yi-un. He is a lead rapper, martial arts, tricking, and visual. Born on the 4th of September 1993, making him a Virgo. And he went to Arcadia High School and got his 10th grade certificate, so it doesn't appear that he graduated from high school, which is fair enough. And he was born in Los Angeles, California. And he has his parents, 2 older sisters, and 1 younger brother. He is of Taiwanese descent, and he lived in Pampanga, Brazil and Paraguay for a couple of years, apparently. And he lived outside of the dorms for a bit before the contract expired. It's annoying, like it doesn't say dates, which is fair enough, because like when you edit it, you're not thinking of putting a date on, but I'm like, please date things. It would make my life a whole lot easier, but it's fine. So we have Jackson Wang, or Wang Ji, or Wang Kao Yi. He is main rapper, lead dancer, martial arts tricking, and face of the group. Born on the 28th of March 1994, making him an Aries. And he went to the American International School in Hong Kong and completed it up to the 11th grade. And I don't know like what that's comparison to for me in England, but I don't know. And he was born in Hong Kong and has 1 older brother. And he signed a business agreement with Sublime. There we go. Sublime Artists Agency in collaboration with Teen Wang, which is his company. Sometimes the internet's a bit slow, so it won't, or like my laptop just like malfunctions, so it won't let me like move down without going all chaotic on me. Next we have Jinyoung, or Junior, Park Jin-young. He is a sub-vocalist, visual center, and face of the group, born on the 22nd of September 1994, making him a Virgo. And he was born in Jinhae-gu in Changwon City in the Gyeongnam-do province of South Korea, and he has 2 older sisters. And he signed with BH Entertainment and plans to pursue his acting career on the 27th of January 2021. And on the 18th of January 2023, he made his solo debut with the mini album Chapter O, and enlisted into the military on the 8th of May 2023. I didn't mention it for JB, but he has enlisted into the military. Next we have Youngjae, or Choi Youngjae. He is the main vocalist, born on the 17th of September 1996, making him a Virgo, and he went to the Seoul Korea Arts High School. And apparently his hobby is playing the piano. I used to play piano actually when I was younger. I did it for about 2 years. And this is like the most annoying but also like funniest story ever. I apparently, because I don't remember this, I begged my parents to let me play piano. And every single week I would be so annoyed that I would have to practice piano, because it was one of those things where like I had to do it. Otherwise I was not going to be able to do it for my lessons. And my piano teacher would be so annoyed at me. Like, I'm sure if my parents weren't paying for it, they would be like, my piano teacher would just be like, I refuse to teach her. She is a menace. She can't play piano. I'm like, yeah, I know. I can't play piano, can I? Yeah, honestly, anyone who can play an instrument, I respect you, because you have a lot more patience for things than I could ever imagine. Youngjae was born in Mokpo City in Jeonnam-do, South Korea. And he has 1 older brother and 1 older sister. So he is the little baby of his family. Honestly, I love like finding out if like someone is like the baby of the family, because I am too. Including the cats, obviously, because they are little babies as well. Little Petal is our youngest cat. And he apparently moved out of the dorms and lived with his brother in Seoul before. Obviously, the dorms were no longer a place that they could live. Because obviously it's like, well, what I think happens a lot of the time is that like companies just in general, they rent out apartments or they buy out apartments for their groups, and like they just move around the apartments. And like, so I think Stray Kids, when they moved out of the 4-bedroom one, I think, or 3-bedroom one, Extraordinary Heroes moved into it. Like, it's famous because it has the curtains that were never like hung upon like a pole or like whatchamacallit, those like racks. And so they repaired it, put it back onto the pole, and Extraordinary Heroes like took it down and used it as a tablecloth. And yeah, we saw it on Twitter, and I was like, oh my god, this is like borderline iconic. Like, that curtain will never be used as a curtain. It will be used for anything but being a curtain. Yeah, and he signed with Sublime Artists Agency on the 20th of January 2021 and debuted as a soloist on the 5th of October 2021 with the first mini album's Colour from Ours. I should probably actually listen to their solo stuff. I don't know. Like, actually properly listen to their music. And his ideal type is apparently a woman who is naturally attracted to. Which, is that not what everyone's ideal type is? I mean, my ideal type personally is just someone who understands me. I don't know. Next up we have Bam Bam, or cool Bam Bam. And he is a sub-rapper, born on the 2nd of May 1997, making him a Taurus. He is born over 2 years older than my sister. That doesn't make sense. You know what? Here we are. And he went to Prambok Raminadra School. You should see my face, actually. I wish I like made a visual podcast, but I probably will never do because I look like a rat right now. Like, I'd actually have to dress up and make myself look presentable, not just make faces in the camera. But like, sometimes when I stop, like when you just hear a pause, I'm like making a face. Bam was born in Bangkok, Thailand, and he is half Chinese, half Thai. Half Chinese from his dad and half Thai from his mother. And he has 2 older brothers and 1 younger sister. And his father sadly passed away when Bam Bam was very young. I thought Bam Bam had like 4 older sisters, having like a brain fart. Probably having a brain fart because that seems to be happening a lot lately. Apparently he moved out of the dorm and lives in his own apartment, which is like 5 minutes away from the dorm. That is exactly what it says on the page, by the way. K-profiles. I love it. It's amazing. Yeah. And on the 5th of March 2021, it was announced that Bam Bam had officially signed to Abyss Company and debuted as a soloist on the 15th of June 2021 with the single Ribbon, which I have listened to. And I'm trying to think, what does it sound like? And finally have Yookyum or Kim Yookyum. He is main dancer, a vocalist, and Maknae, born on the 17th of November 1997, making him a Scorpio. And he went to the Hamlin Multi-Arts School, majoring in street dance, and Taekyung University in the modelling department. And Yookyum said that his mother apparently got pregnant in Saudi Arabia, but he was born in Seoul. Then he moved back to Saudi Arabia because of his dad's job, and he grew up there for a while. That is cool. And his hometown is Namyangkyusi in Gyeonggi-do, South Korea. And he has an older brother. And he is a part of Just With member JB. And even though he is the Maknae, many confuse him as being one of the oldest because of his height and mature appearance. To be fair, wouldn't have been able to tell you which one was the oldest because none of them really stand out to me as being the oldest. I swear I'm not like purposefully dunking on these people when I'm talking about them. I just happen to dunk a lot on a lot of different things. And apparently he currently lives with his real brother. It sounds the exact same if I'm thinking about it. Yookyum. Yeah. Yookyum. That was, I guess, before the contract expiration. And on the 19th of February 2021, it was announced that he signed with AOMG and debuted as a soloist on the 11th of June 2021 with the single I Want You Around featuring Davita. Oh yeah, I hope you enjoyed today's episode of the What Is K-Pop podcast. I'm going to have to go so I can open the door, have the fan on me because it is now gotten even warmer. Yes, thank you so very much for listening. I always do appreciate it. Having this little corner of the internet is quite nice. So yeah, hope you liked today's episode and I will talk to you lot again very, very soon. Bye!